What's up, YouTube? This is the Working Investor. This video is for my option traders out there. This is a couple of trades that I've put on today, playing with momentum and with my own personal holding and preferences. The first trade I did today was on BITO, which is it's a Bitcoin proxy that does futures on Bitcoin, and it itself gives a nice amount of dividends or distributions. I do own 100 shares of BITO or BITO at a cost of $20.08. That's my average cost. I did have a cover call that I sold against my strike that expires in about 10 days from now. It's a $23 strike price, but you could see on the top here that BITO is trading at 24.09, so it's probably going to get called away 100 shares, which I'm okay with because, of course, I like to continue to keep that premium. But I got into it for the option trades, but I kind of enjoyed the ride as I had it. And if I get the shares called away, I'll just walk away with about $300 in profit. But to kind of hedge my bets and not to have the FOMO of missing out of distribution this month, I did put in a cash secure put exactly at the same expiration, 11/22, as you see here. And I collected about $50-ish in the cash secure put. And if you go into it, you'll see $52 is what I collected. And basically, my idea was that, two things are going to happen. Either BITO is going to get called away, but then if it gets called away, at least it's going to go out with another $52 in cash. And so if you look at the purple over here, you'll see pretty much the breakdown. So the trade was put on 11/12. So and it expires 11/22. So it's 10 days total in the trade. BITO was trading around 24.50. It's a $23 cash secure put. It was about a 0.29 delta when I put the trade on. So the collateral I'm putting up is $2,300. The premium is $52. If I take off money to close the trade, I'll add it here and then put the total result here. So far, I haven't taken off the trade. So if I let this go all the way to expiration and not manage the trade, it would be an 82.52% annualized return that I would receive in the 10-day, reflected in the 10-day period of time. And then the next trade I put on today, you'll see here in the light blue, which is basically SOXL. I put another trade. I know you guys saw this trade in SOXL that expires this coming Friday. It was only a 4-day trade. Right now, SOXL drifted down to around 31, I think the low 31s, and it was hovering between $31.10 to $31.60, somewhere in that range. So I figured if it's already going down, I might as well put a new trade on. That. And also, if you look at the range of support and resistance, it seems to have had pretty good support around the 30, but quite certainly I've seen some good support in the $26, $27 range when they had that great dip back, I think, in September. And so I feel pretty comfortable personally putting on a $27 cash secure put. So again, it's a 10-day to expiration trade. It was trading at 31.60. $27 cash secure put. It was about a 0.15 delta. So I look for sometimes, a 0.16 delta or lower. So for something that's a whole standard deviation out of the money and next to support line, I feel very comfortable putting this trade on, putting up $2,700 in collateral. And the option premium that I received is $50. I haven't managed a trade. So if I let it go all the way down to expiration, don't do anything, just let it expire worthless. If it does expire worthless, then it looks like I'm walking away with a 67.59% annualized return in 10 days, in a 10-day period, or a 1.85% return in 10 days, which is 67.59% annualized. So anyways, yeah. Again, I'm not giving you any financial advice here. This is just what goes through my mind when I put on these trades. Let me show you the chart for a second when I'm talking about support and resistance line. So I go into SOXL. As you can see right now, after hours on November 12th, it's trading at $31.68. I like to go to the 3-month out, and I like to see the lowest spots where it's at. So you see here, there was support at September 6th at just around $26, and then, so I say like around $30, it keeps bouncing back up. 31, it bounces up. 33, it bounces up. I'm comfortable owning it at 30. I mean, if you go year to date, even, well, it's been up to 60s, but here are like your, support at 28, support at 27, 26. So I feel like it has some good support historically. Again, past performance is not indicative of future gains, but that's how I look at it. If I see something trading closer to the support line and I'm a 0.16 delta or lower, so I'm one standard deviation out of the money, I'm next to the support line, I'm comfortable getting into that trade. If I get assigned the shares, at least I'm holding the shares at the lower end of the market. I wouldn't want to own the shares and put a trade up over here and get stuck at $53 and then I was trading at $31. That wouldn't be fun. So at least if I'm gonna be stuck with the shares, at least let me get stuck with it at the lower end of the trade, so I can easily, do some, cover call writing to get out of it. Again, this is what goes through my mind. I just wanted to share with you my perspective. Speaking of the BITO, I know you guys are going to ask what's going on. Usually you go for a 0.16 delta or lower. Why did you go for a 0.29 delta? This is a personal choice because I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. I do feel like we're going up. I don't know how high it's going to go, but I feel like, whenever things go up, there could be some mean reversion or some drawback. So I do feel like, maybe $24 could be a little overpriced. But then again, who knows? It can go to 30 and I'll look like an idiot saying 24 is overpriced. But I felt comfortable, at the 23 point for now. That's where I felt comfortable for now. Also, I'm kind of like, long and short the underlying, because I'm short because I have a 23 short and I'm long because I have a 23 put. I do realize that, technically selling puts, selling calls are short in both ways. And technically, a cash secure put and a cover call are both pretty much, a cover call is a bearish thesis. You don't want the underlying to go too high. And a cash secure put is a bullish thesis. So that's why I'm saying that I'm kind of playing on both sides. Anyways, I hope I didn't confuse you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to show you some of the moves that I've done recently. Again, I just do a couple, little trades here and there when I see things, when I see opportunistic times, and have some people who are interested in seeing some of my trades. So that's why I'm sharing this with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful trading rest of your week.